Good morning, everyone. Hope you are well and doing great. Wherever you're watching us from, it's 7:30, where we come every day, Monday to Friday, to just make sure that we are speaking to someone. We are speaking to that soul out there which is looking for success. And we are really, really up to the point that we are really looking at success and this success through mindset change. Mindset change is one area where we all want to do something differently from what we're doing yesterday to what we're doing today. Let me just remove this noise in the background so that we are able to just move smoothly. So, can you, if you are listening to us, can you share to someone? Can you indicate to your teams that we are on, we are live, and that we are calling you from Lusaka in Makeni, and we would like you to join us so we can be able to shine and share our experiences. Those ones that are joining us for the very first time today, we come Monday to Friday. And on Monday, we've got Rev Water. On Tuesday, Rev Water comes to us really unleashing our destiny with prosperity insights and, the things that we really do, but we don't see that they're important, that we just come to emphasize the need for us to be productive. And then on Tuesday, it's yours truly. We come every Tuesday for the last 3 years to socialize on the mindset change process. And on Wednesday, it's an open market where individuals come to share their products and services. And we just take advantage to showcase what we are doing from where we are. And on Thursday, we have Dr. Nelly Kangwa with Prosperity of Your Soul, boardroom to bedroom. And this actually makes us really open our eyes that we are the same person who is doing bedroom and who is doing boardroom. And sometimes we carry, the way we carry ourselves, like I've just had an amazing experience celebrating her birthday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It's been such an amazing 4 days for me. I've learned so much, and I have just taken myself out of everything, and I'm saying I am who I am because I am, and I'm capable of doing things that really inspire me first of all. And my name helps as Sunshine, so I'm able to inspire myself first before I can inspire anybody else. And on Friday we've got Dr. Jackie Mulondika, represented by Dr. Mubanga. We hope that she can sort out her issues so that together they can really make, a bomb of someone who is a surgeon and someone who is providing a solution before you can go to the surgeon, just how these things. So good morning, everyone. Good morning, and we hope that you are going to join us in this 30 minutes of us sharing on the experiences of 2 years that our guest today has had with me. And, she's going to do what she loves and, what she really is made of. And using the experience of the last 2 years being in class for mindset change every Tuesday or every 3 days on a Tuesday or every month. And she's really someone who has known me for who I am and, practice the things that I, like to bring out. So if you are listening to us, just type in the chat box, yes, 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 we can hear you, we can see you, and we are here to join you in this amazing journey. So before we just start, let me just introduce or give chance to Z to introduce herself. I just want her to share her journey with the mindset change process, or with me as our executive assistant, who is actually Glam Z, meaning Glam Z is she's glamorous with you can be glamorous with natural hair, and this is her passion, and this is what she is going to settle with, and many other things that I'm sure she has. She's got smarter goals that she would like to exercise out of this place. So the welcome. We welcome you here today for the mindset change process, where we just slice the coaching, where we just put small bits and pieces for people to really understand that it's not a whole lot of things, but you can do sliced even in your own way. You can be sliced. You can do things that are really going to improve you. So I just want to give you a chance to just express yourself, and then I'll be leading you in the discussion. So welcome, Dee, to
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Zaliwe, only called Z, and um, also Glam Z. And I just want to share my experience for the last 2 years, my experience with mindset change, and my takeaways. And I'm glad to be here. I hope you learn one or two things and get inspired.
So thank you so much. How are you feeling today? How are you feeling? Just how do you feel? So that other people can start to feel our, the happiness. How do you feel today?
I'm feeling
About this.
I'm feeling great. It's amazing. It's a blessing to be alive. I'm feeling great despite the flu, but I'm good. I'm happy to be here, and I can't wait to experience what life has to offer.
Okay, so how has been the mindset change process program impacted your life over the course of your multiple trainings? How has it impacted your life?
Uh, it has really impacted my life. Like, I have been attending from the time I joined SBM. I have been attending almost every training, and every time that there's the training, I get to learn new things. I get to know more about mindset change, and also how it just helps me to get to understand my thought patterns, and my inner thoughts, and just to know how that even if it is challenging, it is very much possible to go through the process of mindset change.
Wow. So you've been in this mindset change process program, and every day there's a different individual, and every day there's an angle, because the mindset change trainings depends on the audience that you have, not on the individuals, but on the audience that is in the program. So, what
Mm.
specific changes have you experienced in your mindset change as a result of the program and as a result of you as an individual?
Um, what I have experienced is I've become more resilient also in like facing challenges where even if it's hard, and even if it's not so easy, but the resilience that mindset change will just make you know that it's not easy, but it is possible. That's what has really happened, where you have to also be strong even as you are going through the changes, and you have to stay there and just say, I'm going to go through this, and I will be successful, because nothing comes on an easy platter. So even as you are going through the process, but you have to be strong, you have to be resilient, even as you are facing the challenges, and also viewing the setbacks as opportunities, instead of crying about the setbacks, instead of crying about things that are drawing you back, and where you're seeing challenges, instead of just looking at them challenges and saying I can't pull through, but you see them as opportunities where you can say, okay, what can I do here? What could be the solution? How can I pull through, instead of just sitting back and and crying about those setbacks.
Wow. And I know sometimes you might feel you're really, really being pushed because for me, I really do understand that your career path as a clinician and doing things that are not your what you have trained for, but seeing that where we're coming from, we've had to break you down to say this is the way things should be here. Those are from the other side. Just what has been your greatest feel that you've really, really made, a grade, and you are that person who really strive to get, you are open for, for learning. I relate this to the learning, adult learning, where, that chart which has the stones, it has got the sand, it's got the water, that even if you are trained in this thing, you can still learn new things. I just want you to share with the people that I think that because this is not their training, they cannot do this other thing to the expectations of what it is. Just how have you been able to manage you coming into this new career of administration and your career of that you're trained for? How do you feel that you can help someone out there who is doing something that they're not trained for?
Learning never ends. We are always learning. Sometimes you think, oh, I can't do that, or I can't do this because I trained in this area, so I can never do this. Learning is always happening every day, as long as you are open to learning. It's like I mentioned, the bucket full of stones. If you are open to learning, you'll be able to push in the sand there, you'll be able to push in the water, you'll be able, instead of you looking at it to say, I am full, I can't learn. Because most of the time people say, what am I going to learn from this? Or what is this person going to teach me? Or I already know these things, maybe I cannot even attend this. But when you discover that when you are open, you discover that you are in that place, you learn one or two things. It's just one thing. When you learn one thing, even in one day, it's all that matters. But when you are closed up thinking, I cannot learn, you will not learn. For me, it has been a learning process, because I was in school studying something else, and when I came here, it's been learning every day, understanding the corporate world, understanding the business side, learning every day about office administration, learning every day how to handle people. I'm not that person that would easily talk to people, but being through this program, I have come to talk to so many people that now we built relationships, amazing relationships, such that away from SBM and the trainings, we're able to hold conversations, we're able to talk about different things, we're able to encourage and push each other with a few people that we talk to. So learning is every day, and when you're open-minded, you'll be able to grasp the things that you need to grasp. Even learning skills, it is very much possible for you to just say, okay, I want to learn this. And when you sector that you want to learn it, you will definitely learn. But most times we go to the table thinking, I can't. I'm a degree, or I'm a degree holder. I cannot. This one can't teach me anything. But the moment you just allow yourself, you realize that I didn't know so much. Even the people that come for training, they'll be like, I've been through so many programs. So what am I going to learn from mindset change? And when they come, they realize that, oh, okay, so these are things that you know, but when you learn them from someone else, and you're like, okay, so these are things that are just like common sense, but it is being packaged, and I can actually learn. I can actually incorporate all these things and also be able to teach others, because most times we're thinking, what am I going to learn? And we have experienced this in the mindset change process. What am I going to learn? And when people come to, they discover that they can actually learn so much, and they get to be transformed as they allow themselves to go through that the process to mindset change.
Yes, as you say that, I was, you remember the last cohort that we are still managing this last 3 months, where we had someone who had lived in the UK for a long time, like 30 years. Now she's coming, home to come and share to come and settle. And, she says the person who brought her was like, I have really, really, if a person who brings you has got masters, has got experience, has been doing work for so many, years, they've got everything that they need, and you see that person is inviting you to come and do a mindset change program. So she was
Mm.
like, what kind of program am I going to, do? And when she really came, she actually said, this mindset change program is one of the best programs I have ever attended, not in Europe and not in anywhere that I have been. And so for us, maybe if I could ask that same question, how, when that person said that, how did you feel, and how did you connect yourself with the training that if a person who has got that experience and is coming to settle down and finds mindset change program such a unifying program, such a program that really, as you say, common sense packaged and aligned so that you can be able to take, today I'm going to do this, today I'm going to do this. Just what comment can you make on that kind of
When she said that, it was actually, I don't know if I can call it overwhelming, because even when she was in class, she even like broke down thinking, because she had been away for some time, and when she came in, she's wondering, okay, how am I then going to cope here? And little things that she thought, this is just how it is. I can't change this. I can't. I'm used to this, so I cannot incorporate other things. She realized that, okay, I can actually incorporate these other things and make myself comfortable even when I'm here, because I've come back now to settle down. I should not still have the mindset of like I'm abroad. I'm here now where things are different. And for me to be able to settle down and really enjoy the place here, I need to be open. I need to allow myself welcome other people in my space, because where she was like so used to just being alone, so used to just doing things on her own, so used to just not having people. But she comes here and she realizes, here it's it's a community, so I cannot still be in that space where I'm just thinking I'm here alone. And when you're in that state, you find that you're going through things. You find that you're depressed and you don't realize it. You find that you are in this cocoon and you're thinking there's no one to come to help me or to hear me out, because you are just in your space. But when you are open and realize, like she realized, to say, I need to have a change of mindset and look at things differently, because I'm in a different space and I need that change of mindset. So it was really overwhelming to hear that, okay, so uh, people can actually feel that it's actually true, and it's actually happening when they're going through the training. Like they start even experiencing the change right there in the training, where a person looks at themselves and they're like, I have never really looked at myself and even thought about saying anything to myself. But going through this is actually quite something, because it's making me, realize things about myself. And so that's been my experience. When you hear such, you're like, okay, you introspect and you get to realize, I didn't realize this about me, but now I've come to realize, and this is the way that I should go.
wow. When you hear people actually saying, that's actually for me, it gives me so much energy. Where you say, because sometimes you get, sometimes there's clouds in the sunshine, and the sunshine cannot really be so bright. But when I listen to such kind of comments, it gives me so much energy that I can go on and on and on. And this looking in the mirror, reflecting on who you are. Last week, we were at APSA, and when people were coming through, and first they had arrived in the room, we asked them to go out and to observe something, because everyone was just coming and sitting. And that's life. In life, we just go places, uh, and sometimes unannounced, and you just go and sit there, and you're busy on the phone, you haven't even seen the people that are surrounding you. So when you say, okay, go out and then observe something on your right or on your left, there is a mirror, and look in the mirror and reflect on who you really are. Don't just look at how gorgeous you are looking, but look inside. What is it that is carrying you, that has helped you to, that has enabled you to come from where you are to enter in this room? What are you coming to do here? Because sometimes, especially when a program has been paid for, people think they're just doing a favor to those people that have paid for their program, not knowing that it is your program, where nobody's going to come and get out the knowledge that has been impacted in you, but it's for you to keep and use. So when people look in the mirror and reflect, it's people actually get a wake up call and say, so it's about me, not about anybody else. And so even we encourage you, all those people that are listening, that it is an encouragement for you yourself to make sure that the things that you want to achieve, only you can make it, unless you see someone else who is in the mirror and not yourself. Then that is the problem. That is the person who's supposed to be saving your problems. So, and because we really don't even call them problems in mindset change, we call them challenges, because these
Yes.
challenges, yeah, the challenges give you an opportunity to do something. So even where you're going, make sure that each and every day you remind yourself about this person. You must put a mirror by your door. When you go out, you must know that this is Glam Z going out, conquering the world. So, in saying that, I would like you to share any specific examples of how the mindset change process, has helped you overcome obstacles or achieve personal goals around the 6 areas of life. 6 areas of life, you know them: family and home, mental and education, physical and health, social and spiritual and ethical, and social and cultural scope of the wheel of life. How has this mindset change helped you in any of those areas?
Okay, so in physical and health, it has helped me to really be intentional about keeping fit and eating healthy. Like every time we're here, we're talking about how healthy your meals should be, and why you should be mindful about eating healthy and also keeping fit, exercising, taking walks. I would take walks either in the morning or evening, or just do something that is going to help your body, because this is the only body that you have. Like Sunshine would always say, that's the only body that you have, and it takes you everywhere. So if you don't take care of it, it will fail you one day and very soon. But when you are intentional about what you are doing with your body and what you are eating, it will carry you as long as it wants. Also, it has helped me in fear of failure, like taking risks and just fear of unknown. It's very easy to just stay back and be comfortable and be in your comfort zone. But when you go through mindset change, you get to realize that it will help you to just not have that fear, even if you have the fear, but you are going to still take that step and do what you want to do, because successful people will just have to go and get what they want. If you're just sitting back and you're just in your comfort zone, you will not achieve your goals. You will not reach great heights because you are just there. So fear of failure and taking risks, it has helped me to even just go after my dream and just do my thing. Like, it's scary, mindset change just helps you to say, even if it's scary out there, I need to go after this and do this thing. And even if it's failing, that's an opportunity for you to just see solutions in that challenge. It's an opportunity for you to think outside the box and just bend the box and go after your passion and your dream. So even when I'm doubting myself, I just remember that um, you have gone through mindset change. You just have to go after this. Self doubt is usually there where you're just not going after your passion, not going after the things that you want to do because you're doubting yourself and thinking, "Am I going to do this? Am I going to be able to to achieve this?" But mindset change will give you the confidence and that belief in yourself, and you'll be able to do what you want to do. And that's what it has done for me. I've had the confidence and belief in myself, and I want to take this up and do my own passion.
Wow, that is so good. And as we sit here reflecting, because fear is what actually prevents us from doing the things that we want. And I think on all cohorts, we've had people putting out their objectives or expectations to take away the fear. And this has really helped a lot of people to say, I mean, when you are scared or when you are fear of failure, it means you never know that this thing doesn't work. Because when you know that this thing can't work, at least you find other new strategies to make sure that you can plan for the other thing that is working. So this is why we encourage people to actually bring out whatever it is that they want, write it down, and we also encourage people to make sure that they are writing their imperative action steps. They are writing, and imperative action steps come from your plan A, the things that are putting food on your table. The important things are from your plan B, and those people that have actually been here for, and that have been following it. Even if we've got 8 hours of our own time after the first 8 hours of doing the things that bring food on your table, we still have this, 8 hours. But in the 8 hours, we only have the 4 hours because of the things that we need to do. So this is for me what makes the difference in a human being that wants to be productive. What are you doing with your 4 productive hours? And that's what Z is talking about, where you take away the fear and you could be able to actually announce yourself that this is new me. You go in the mirror and say, this, please, you who is right there in front of me, don't let me down. And this has helped a lot of people. And I'm sure Z is going to use this as one of her things going forward, where she knows that even if it's hard, it's got a solution. Even if it's hard, I am going to conquer it because I'm equal to the challenge that has happened. And this is why I
From procrastination.
you have killed your procrastination. Procrastination is such a word that is even it's hard to talk about. It's hard to spell everything. So why not just leave it alone and just start to do things that are supposed to be done? So I encourage you to be able to do the things that you really want to do out there. And I'm sure those that are listening would say, "Oh, I would want to be in that place." And I was thinking, "Oh wow, why should we bring someone who is actually living and not the people that are coming through?" And I thought about that. Hey, this person needs to be given the tools, all the tools. And because we're going to say, oh, see, there's people here, come and do a class, come and do come and facilitate to your peers, so that at least when people are hearing from the people that are in their same age group, it's easier to manage. And that for me is an encouragement, because the moment you come to facilitate, it's plan B. You are earning something that you can be able to add on to whatever that you're doing. So
Yeah.
I just want to wish you all the very best. And as you conclude, I just want you to, what advice would you give to someone who is considering participating in the Mindset Change program and those who are considering setting up their own things that can be able to drive the change that they believe in?
Okay, so I would just like to say that the moment you just think about mindset change, do not think that um, well, do I need this? I don't think I need this. Just go for it and come and just go through the process. You are not even going to lose anything, but you just gain more. Even the things that you thought you know or you knew, you will realize that you actually didn't know, and you'd have learned so much, so much. It's not a time waste. It's not wasting resources, because you're just investing in yourself. The things that we see and look at and say, oh, that's common knowledge. Oh, that we already do. You realize that actually it is not so common. So just come through and be open to challenging yourself and challenging your beliefs, and just make sure that you just decide to do it. Come and you will not regret it. Come and you won't regret this. I can assure you, everyone that has come through has never said, well, it wasn't a good thing. Even if they don't really pay attention after, they will still would have learned something. The only thing that would remain is them putting in practice what they would have learned, because it just helps us put everything in order, just helps us um be orderly and do the things that you want to do, because most times we just know, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, but you are not paying attention to writing them down and saying, this is what I want to do. By the end of the day, I want to do this, or by the end of the week, this is what I want to have achieved. And when you don't do that, you find that you won't even account for what you are supposed to do. You won't be able to account for that, because you didn't put them down. But when you put them down, you realize, oh, okay, I didn't do this. Okay, I need to go back and do this. Oh, I have done this. It's a tick. I haven't done this. You need to find time and be able to do it. So come through and just be open. Be open and be ready for it. Mindset change is very much possible, and you think that you know it, but you need it. You really need it. You really, really need it. So you have to come through and just come and learn. You think it's not a thing, but it is. Come and learn, and you see how your mind will just open up and open you to so many things that you think they are challenges, and realize, oh, okay, these are not even actually things that I can fail to do. They are challenges, but you go after them, you'll be able to see opportunities from those challenges. So come through and yeah.
So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Glam, Zaliwe, Daka. You are going out in the world there. Go and make us proud, because you, as a change agent, you have to be worried that people are looking at you, and people are looking at, oh, she did this, so we expect this. People are going to be very, very expectant of you out there, because they know you, they know you've been here, and we just want you to make us proud that you've passed through this program and you are ready for the world, and that you've got something to give out there. The moment you realize that you've got the bigger portion to prove to the every day we're in a test, actually, in the world, every day we are being tested. So how are you going to answer those answers, or the people that are testing you? Is through your actions. Action speaks louder than words. And when you are out there, just put out your best. You don't have to please everyone, but please yourself that you've done your best, because then you are conquering the world in the right way of giving back to the community and giving value, because when you give value, you receive value. And this is what the mindset change is all about. You've got best wishes there from Anne Bachaita, from Precious, Tapa, from Delphine. They say the sun is shining out there, and they just wish you all the very best.
Thank
And
you,
oh
thank
well,
you so
and
much. And
take the sunshine.
it's been
Thank you
great
so
to
much
be
for
here.
joining us. Keep keep shining. What is your takeaway? You can type in the chat box what your takeaway is, and then we'll be able to reach out to you and say your takeaway helped someone out there. Thank you so much.